All right, guys, so your body weight option for today. You're gonna start out with 5 rounds. It's 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. It is gonna be a shoot through or a plank up down, and you're pairing that with a mountain climber. Once you complete 5 rounds of that, you're gonna go off on an 800-meter run. From there, you're gonna come back in. You have 5 rounds, same format, 40 on, 20 off, except this time we're giving you seated flutter kicks with a clap and then a plank toe tap. After that portion, 800-meter run, and then into the final portion is 5 rounds, again, 40 on, 20 off. It's a skater tap and a no-touch burpee. All right, now from the top, Matt will demo the shoot through. Ideally, you're gonna get 2 secure kind of foundational pieces. So chairs work well as long as they're not gonna go out from under you, a pair of boxes, a pair of benches, just something nice and secure. Starting to plank, from here he's gonna shoot through into as straight of a position as he can maintain. And then from there, we just go through that cycle. So every time you shoot through and come back is 1 rep. Try to keep the midline tight, little crunch, shoot through, coming back in. Sorry, my cameraman's smiling creepily at me. From there, the mountain climber is going to be plank position on the ground. From here, tucking the knees into the chest. And if you increase your speed of the knees, you'll get a little more cardio. If you slow it down and really crunch through the midline, you'll get a little bit more of the abs involved. As we get into the second half of the 5 rounds, it is going to be the seated kick or seated flutter kick with a clap. So a chair, a bench, something, really anything that you can kind of pike up on. From here, you're gonna be tucking your knees into your chest and then clapping your hands underneath each leg, all right? Big thing here is keep your midline tight, so you wanna make sure you're not leaning too far forward or too far back. It's kind of finding that perfect balance in the center there. Now, the plank toe tap. Plank position, you're gonna be touching your opposite foot to opposite hand. So you notice the hips are gonna twist, that's fine. Try to keep the leg as straight as you can, but you are trying to think it is a crunch motion. So crunching, twisting, keeping that position for 40 seconds, all right? Now, as we get into the final half here, we have the skater tap and the no-touch burpee. Skater tap, we've done it a couple times here. This is the start position, so hold there for me, Matt. So if you notice, you have one leg thrown really far around the body. Your one hand is gonna be on the opposite side of your foot. From here, he's gonna jump into the opposite position and then back into that other position. So it's transferring from one side to the next. Main thing we're looking for here is just kind of heart rate elevation. That's the main goal of the movement, all right? So you'll find a flow. It's a little awkward if you haven't done it before, but give it some time, it will feel better. The no-touch burpee is gonna be shooting into that plank position and then coming up out of it, jump and clap overhead. Boom, boom. So basically it's a burpee, you're just not touching the ground with your chest. Now, we did forget to cover one movement here, the plank up down. So if you're not comfortable doing the shoot through, that's fine. The plank up down will be starting in a push-up plank. From here, he's gonna transfer to an elbow plank and then back to a push-up plank, all right? Big thing is keeping your hips lined up evenly. So you don't wanna collapse through your midline. It's keeping the hips nice and tight as you transfer from position to position. Enjoy, guys.